I've come back for you guys. You've been requesting that I do this question that's in computer applications or introduction to computers. So this is a question which usually deals with questions as to use Excel for you to do some calculations. By the way, this is a TEVETA past paper question. So I just looked for something that will tally with what people were requesting, that I show them how to answer this kind of question. Okay, but we are going to use a TEVETA past paper question which was written in 2023 April May intake. Alright, so these skills, even if you are not taking a TEVETA program, these skills that we are going to learn in this video can help you even in doing your own things. You know, you can do calculations in Excel because we are going to learn how you can use their addition, subtraction, so those we call operations in mathematics, by the way. So let's actually see how you can use these skills. You can use them in your business. Instead of calculating things manually, you know, you can just insert your figures there in your business. You can monitor, you can do all the calculations, the profit, the loss, the income, as you can see the spreadsheet there, or rather the question which we have there. So this video is not just for those who are doing computer applications or introduction to computers, those who are doing TEVETA programs, but from any other institution you can benefit from this video. So just try it and see the skills which we are going to learn here. I would encourage you, if you have a computer or desktop, just power it on, open your Excel sheet there so that we can do this along. You can even actually pause the video, copy the question, and then try to solve it. Again, the other thing I would encourage you is, please don't just try to remember what we are doing here. Okay, try to understand. Okay, master the keys, the skills, and the formulas. Also know how to write the formulas in Excel. Okay, if you want some more on Excel sheet, I've produced about 4 videos so far doing with calculations in Excel, so you can actually do that. Okay, let's straight away get to answering this question. That's question 4 in a 2023 TEVETA past paper. So you can practice this at home. Let's get started. So this is the question we have. That's question 4. It reads, that's question 4. The following task requires you to load a spreadsheet program. So you open your Excel. When you open your Excel, you start a new spreadsheet. So here's the question and what you are told to do. So first of all, before you start doing anything, study the data that you have. When you look at the data which you have this side we have item in kg. So we have fish, beef, chicken, eggs, vegetables. So all these the figures which we have here, they are showing how many kgs of fish we have, beef, chicken, eggs, and vegetables. Alright, again we have the quarters. Okay, we have quarter 1, quarter 2. Okay, what you are able to see as QTR1, QTR2, QTR3, those are quarter 1, quarter 2 up to quarter 4. And then we have the income there. We have profit or loss, right? That's profit or loss which we have there. And then we have the quarterly figures. We'll learn what are those. We have lowest quarterly, we have highest quarterly. Alright, so let's start with question A. The question here reads, enter the details above in a new worksheet. Okay, so what that means is the data which we have here, we need to actually create it for ourselves here, something similar which will look like this. Okay, so we can just do it from here. Let me just move this a little bit here so that we have space. Okay, so just here, I'll just open my home there because this tab, the menu tab, is not showing, but it's showing for you. Actually, that's well and good. Alright, so that's my home. We are here, so we need to create a table. Actually, before you create a table, what you can do is type what you have. Let me just change my ink there to black. So our table, let's start it from here. All right, even from here you can do it. So we have item in kg, right? So I'm just going to type that. So we have, that's item. Now these items, they are in kg. Okay, so you just write that. Then under item, we have actually fish, right? So we have fish. So we need to write exactly the way the weights are. So you start with a capital letter, then you have fish. So next, you just click enter to go to next. I've forgotten kg here. Okay, so let's just put that in brackets. We have our kg, and then we go to the next tab there. So the next tab, we have beef, right? So we have beef, which is also in kg. So just make sure you write that. So when you click enter, it goes to the other one where we have chicken, right? That's chicken. It is also in kg. So just remember to indicate kg. Right, I've indicated in the wrong cell, so let me just indicate there kg, and it's just remove that. So we have chicken. Next we have eggs. That's eggs. It is also in kg, so just remember to put that. You click enter, you go to vegetables. That's vegetables. It is also in measured in kg there. It's being measured in kg. Alright, so if you want these weights to show properly, just go on top of the line, okay, between cell M and N there, and column M and N there, this line, and click there twice. It will be able to move itself so that you can have enough space. Then you can skip one line again, then you write your quarterly figures. Okay, so we have our quarterly figures. So you have space. So we have that. And next we have the lowest figure. So we have our that's our lowest quarterly, not figure. So we have our lowest quarterly. So you press enter so that you can go to the highest quarterly, right? That's the highest quarterly we have. Alright, we are done. Again, you can click on top of the line between column M and N so that you can enough space. It can create enough space. Then we have our QTR1. So we have our QTR. Now QTR, we have our QTR1. So what you can do, how many do we have? We have up to 4. Okay, like that. You can just do this automatically by dragging like I did there. Alright, so you have typed QTR1, just drag from this corner, okay, and you see it to fill in series like that. Okay, so you have up to quarter 4. Now next you have your income there. So we have our income. Let's just create everything. We copy everything the way they are. So this is in capital letters. So we have our income, because you just need to create something exactly the same. So even the font size. So we have our profit stroke loss, like that. So again, you just click on that line. Now this will put them in bold. Okay, so you go to home. If your menu tab is not showing, go to B, they are in bold. Okay, even this side here, you put that in bold. So you need to check properly, and whatever is in bold this side in this table which you have, also put them in bold, because those are skills they are trying to test you, okay, if you know them. So observe clearly, these words are in bold, we've put them in bold. Okay, even this one on top, we've put them in it, bold there. And then you can change actually your font size. Let's say we can change our font size to we have the font size 11. We can actually put it to 12, right? So just use that standard, and then we can actually go to putting boundaries. Okay, for it to make a table, we need to put boundaries. So for you to put boundaries, you go to home. If you already have this menu which is showing here where you have everything, then it means you are already in home. Okay, it means you're already in home. So just go to home there, and then you come to this part. Okay, you click on that arrow, then you go to all borders. So sorry, I have not highlighted the area. So first of all, you highlight that area where you want to create boundaries. So I want to create boundaries up to this point, right? So after highlighting it like this, then you go to home, then you look for this button right here. Okay, just next to, you have B, italics, underline, then just next to that or below the font size, that's where you're going to find this. So you press that arrow and go to all borders. Okay, all right, you go to all borders. If you want to know the function of these other keys which I've not touched, you can actually scroll down and look for one of the videos in which I produced how to use those functions there. All right, so we have created this very nice table just like what we have here. Now we can put our figures. So under we have that's fish, we have, okay, so there you can put the figure you have, that's 5,600. next you have that's 7,500. okay, just type there. So we're talking of that's 7,500. next you have, okay, okay, all right, just a moment here. Let me just try to expand this one. Okay, we have that's in the next one we have 7,500, right? The third one we have 8,400. Then you go to the next one where you have 9,300. okay, like that. So we are done the first one, that's beef. The second one you have 20,100. so you have 20,100. next you have that's 17,200. okay, you can just do likewise. You can put the figures there which you have. So I'm just writing those figures which I have there. I'm making sure I don't make any mistake, because any mistake as I copy these figures will result in wrong calculations. So just make sure you do the exact thing. 9420. So you have 9420. next you have 8520. you have 8520. again, next you have 7620. right, so we are done there. We come to eggs. we have 3850. next we have 4750. right, next you have 5650. next you have 6550. good, so we are done there. Again, next you come to that's vegetables. you have 1980. you go to next where you have 2880. next you go to 3780. that's 3780. then you have 4680. right, so like that. So this is what you have. Now remember, you must be doing this in your own on a new spreadsheet which you have opened, so you won't have this question which I have here, right? So what you have here, you have it actually you have this. I wanted to open a new one where I can copy this table, but it's okay. What's important is if you've opened a new sheet, this question paper, you have it in your hand, and then what we have, this table which we have created here, it will be just on a new sheet alone like this. Okay, I'm sure you can you're able to do that. You know what I'm talking about, because I assume you've been taking basic computer lessons for you to be taking this program, this TEVETA program. All right, so we have copied what we have there, and then you can just, if your file is not saved, here it's saved because it is written TEVETA exam paper application and introduction to computers 2023, which means I've saved it. Now if you've done this, you've not saved your work, so you just need to go on file, okay, and go to save as, then you go to browse. So when you go to browse there, you can see the name which I gave this file. It's already there. So if it doesn't have a name, go to file name here, just put the name which you want your file to be named after, and go to save. Usually you save using your student ID numbers. Yes, I don't know if you'll be told to save it by your name, so you need to follow instructions. If they say save your work by your name or your student number, so you put your student number there, and then you go on save. Now it's already there, that's why you can see this pop-up coming. So it is asking me to replace. Okay, so I will just say no there and cancel the saving, but you go ahead there and it will be saved, and it will bring you back to where your work is. Okay, so let's now go to question B. Right, so question B here says, look at the following prices per kg of the items. So we have these prices per items here. As you can see, we have fish is being sold at 2.1 per kg. Okay, chicken is being sold at 12.4 per kg. So you need to start all these prices so that you go to the diagram, to the question. The question now is, use an appropriate formula to calculate income under income title. So we need to calculate income under income title. These are prices per kg at which all the products we have in this table were being sold, right? Okay, so here we need to calculate the income. So always in Excel, if you want to insert a formula, you start with equal sign, right? So you start with equal sign. Then what is this price going to how is it going to work in your calculation? So remember, we want to find the income, okay, from the product you sold. So from fish, in the first quarter there is that amount which you sold, which is 5,600. In quarter 2, how many kgs were sold? That's 7,500. In quarter 3 you have 8,400. Quarter 4 you have 9,300. So first you need to find the total of everything, okay? That is the total number of kgs of fish that were sold up to quarter 4. Then multiply by the amount at which it is being sold, fish is being sold per kg. So to do that, you just type sum, okay? Sum, then it will bring this here saying sum number 1, number 2. So it is asking you the figures to add. So we are starting from there. So you just press down the left button, right? Then you drag from the first number to where you are ending, right? And you click enter. So you can see what it has done here. It has just calculated the sum from quarter 1 to quarter 4, right? So when you click on this again, remember you have to multiply this by how much fish was per kg, right? So fish per kg, when you come back here, it's 2.1 per kg. So just multiply. To click a multiplication, to type multiplication sign, you press shift, then you go to star. Then this is 2.1 per kg, and you click enter. So that now is the amount there which you are getting under your income, right? All right. Okay, so that's it. That's what we have there. So if we are multiplying by the same number, we have just done this automatically by dragging here so that it can calculate. Now look, if we do like that, it has multiplied also beef by 2.1. okay, now is it true that beef is being sold at 2.1 per kg? Not really. Go to beef here, down here. You see that beef is being sold at 30.2, right? That's 30.2. So to avoid repetition, here you can just change here and put 30.2. okay, so this will make your work easy actually. So you can just drag everything up to the end so that you can atomize things. Then you only be able to change the prices there. Remember, it has added in under beef, it has added from Q1 to Q4. Wow, so it has added. That's what you can see from N8 to Q8. That's the sum of the kgs for beef which were sold. Now each kg was being sold at 30.2. that's why we are multiplying the total by 30.2, right? So since we have generalize the formula under chicken, we just go on chicken, you click that twice, it brings out the formula and change the amount there. So chicken is being sold per kg at how much? So here it's 12.4 per kg. So just put 12.4, you click enter, it has calculated, right? The next, just calculate the what about eggs? Eggs, they are being sold at how much? That's 0.8 per kg. So just multiply by 0.8 and click enter. Next, go to vegetables. So remove this general price which was put there and put that's vegetables, they're being sold at how much? 0.45. So that's 0.45, that's per kg. So just press enter. So this is the income from Q1 to Q4 at the price of each product we have there. So we have done there the first question. That's question B. Let's go to the second one. It's saying format both the income and the profit stroke loss columns to Zambian currency with 2 decimal places. All right. So here we need to format. What it means to format, I remember one of you guys commented to say when you are taught to format, you went there, highlighted the column and deleted everything, because that's what formatting means. When you are formatting a memory card, that's what you do, you delete. Actually, that's not true. Under Excel, when you are taught to format, we want to format this to Zambian kwacha. Actually, you can format even to US dollars. You can format the figures you have to show in pounds. So what you do to format, just go on top of that column for income, right? So when you click on that, just on top, you click on the letter on top of that column for income. Then you hold, you right click once, it will bring this tab. Then just scroll down and go to format cells. Under format cells, you go to, so it's general there, right? Okay, so under format there, you go to under, so there it has been highlighted. Then just right click and go to format cells. Okay, so under format cells, you go to custom so that you can customize that, and you come to this tab here showing. So just do it general there, okay, and put your currency. So for Zambian kwacha currency, that's so you open brackets, you open you put that in open inverted commas. That's KM, that's ZMK. Zambian kwacha we put is ZMK, right? So you just put again close inverted commas, and then you can just put those shift you click hash 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 comma hash 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 full stop and put 00 because that's ngwe at the end. So we have kwachas and then ngwe at the end. Again, you can format this in, let's say you want to format this in US. Let me just do that. Let me just cut. If you are taught to format the cell, you are formatting the cell to show in US dollars, you do the same. Open inverted commas there and put US, that's capital letters, US, that's US. You close inverted commas, and then you can put the symbol for dollar there, and then you can put your hashtag comma, that's comma. You can put again your hashtag. You can put you can actually put also zeros. So when you click OK, what you have there will be formatted to, it will be showing US dollars. That's the currency which will be shown. Now we are told to change this to Zambian kwacha. So just type what I typed at first there, that's ZMK. You put hash 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 like that. So when you click OK, look at your sheet here, what has been done. You can see there is ZMK currency there in front. So we have all the amount. We have 64,680 kwacha, and in ngwes we don't have any there, right? So we do the same. We are told both the income and the profit. So even the profit, you click there on S, that's the column for profit or loss. Again, right click, you go to format cell, then you go to custom, then under general here, and this one just do it that, and just type the same thing, that is ZMK, which I typed there, and go to OK. Now this one, you can see nothing has been written there because there is no number there. We haven't put any figure. Now just to show you that we have formatted this column to Zambian kwacha, just try to type any figure there and click enter. You can see there is ZMK in front, which means it has been changed to that, right? Okay, that's cool. So we are done there formatting the cells to Zambian currency. Now we go to question C. Okay, let's look at question C. Okay, question C, that's what we are from doing, formatting our cells to under income and profit to Zambian currency. Now we go to question D. It says, in the quarterly figures, enter a formula to calculate the total figures for each quarter in appropriate columns. Okay, so we want the formula to calculate the total figures. So we need to calculate in each quarter. So we have quarter one. So we come to quarterly figure because that's where we've been directed. So under quarterly figure, we need to calculate the total. So for each quarter one, we are going to calculate quarter two, quarter three, quarter four, quarter five. So what you need to do here, remember, you have to insert the formula, and you want the sum for everything that was sold in quarter one. So start with equal sign, and remember, you type sum. Okay, you type your sum there, and once you type your sum, drag from here. Okay, let me also explain this. Some people would not want to use sum, but they want to add one number, one cell at a time, which is it will take your time, because look at this. You start with equal sign, you say 1, then you click shift plus, you go to cell 2, you click shift plus, you go to cell 3. Now that will waste your time. That's why it is always better just type a sum there, so that you can drag from the first cell there. Okay, so I highlight from the first cell to the cell where you want to end adding your figures, and click enter. So it has calculated the total. Then so here it means there's this formula which is adding from top to bottom, right? So we just want to generalize the same formula. So just go at the corner there and drag up to where you want it to end adding. So we have added the totals. Okay, so here when you click on the fourth one, you can see it is showing you it has added from the first cell to the bottom cell there, which is the last one under vegetables. Okay, and this is the total amount calculating everything, right? So we are done calculating the quarterly figures. That was question D. Now question E reads, in the lowest quartile, enter a formula to calculate the lowest figure for each quarter in appropriate columns. So again, you come back, we have the lowest quarter. So here under quarter 1 we have these figures for fish, beef, chicken, eggs, vegetables. So which one was the lowest? Okay, so we don't know which one was the lowest, but you can press the formula to help you calculate that. So you start with equal sign and click mean. So you want to find the lowest figure there. So when you click mean, then it will ask you to highlight from which to actually highlight the range where you want the computer in this Excel sheet to pick the lowest. So we want it to pick the lowest from fish all the way to vegetables. When you click enter, so you can see that this is the lowest figure under vegetables. So the number of kgs lowest in quarter 1, it was for vegetables. So you can generalize the formula again by dragging there up to the end there. So it means when you click there in this range, the computer has selected for you the lowest figure in quarter 4, right? So you click enter. We're almost done. Don't give up. Just you can pause this video, try to do things by yourself and compare if what you have found is correct. Okay, let's go now to the last question where I say in the lowest we have calculated this, right? That's question E. In the lowest quarterly. Okay, though there is no question there telling you before we go to question F, where it is saying format your entire worksheet so that only formulas are displayed. Okay, I just want to show you, for example, you are also asked to calculate the highest quarterly, because in the next question it may be that you calculate the highest quarterly. So what you need to do also, just put your cursor there. Okay, you start with equal sign. Instead of typing mean like we typed to select the lowest quarterly, this one you are going to type max. Okay, when you type max again, you drag, okay, from top to bottom. You want your computer to select the figure which is the highest in quarter 1. So you press enter. So this is the highest figure you have in quarter 1. And the number of kg, the highest was excuse me, for beef. Again, you can generalize the formula up to that point and the computer will select for you the highest figures in each of these quarters you have. Now unfortunately we haven't been asked to calculate this, it was just an illustration, right? So you don't need to calculate this. So to show that you don't need to calculate, it's not part of our questions, I'm just going to highlight it. Now for the sake of practicing, if you are practicing, I'm just going to put it in that color so that you see that it's not part of the question, right? Okay, so we are just remaining with the last question here. That is question G, which is saying save your work or no. That's question F. Format your entire worksheet so that only formulas are displayed. So what we want to format is this worksheet so that we can only see formulas, right? So since we just want to see formulas, what you need to do, just go to home. Okay, when you go to home, there is this word formulas. So go to formulas. So when you go to formulas, there is this button here showing which is saying show formulas. So once you click on show formulas, okay, the mistake there is we have this diagram which doesn't have formulas but it has only numbers. this one it was in picture form. So I think let's do this for you to be able to see it. Since we are done with doing calculations, let me just remove this picture, if you can allow me, so that we can actually see things nicely. So I've just removed the question paper so that we have a clear view of this one. But I think it's not bad. Let's actually even put the question there. Let the question be there. So hope you have followed how to do it to make your sheet show formulas and not questions or figures. So you can see under quartile, it is showing the formula which we used to calculate the lowest. Okay, I need just to I'm going back. Let me. Okay, all right. Okay, we are here. So you can see under quartile figures, it is showing the first the formulas we used under lowest figures. And also when you come to income, it is showing the formulas which we used. So that's the last thing we're asked to do. So all you need to do, remember what we did. For you won't have this question paper which I have here in picture form, and you can see it has just grown big after we commanded the computer to show formulas, because it is in a wrong format, in a picture format. But you can see here. So remember what we did to show formulas. We went to formulas, and then you command your computer to show what? To show formulas there. Now if we click again on that, you can see it is showing figures, right? I want you to pay attention. Look at this. It is showing figures here. You can see 64,680. Under quartile figures, you can see we have 42,000. That's yes, you can see those figures there, right? Yes. So now we want these figures, instead of showing the calculated figures, we want it to show formulas. So that's where I went on. We are in home there. So you go to formulas. You go to show formulas. Then you can see everything has changed. It is showing formulas that you have done exactly what you asked to do, multiplying by each price per kg for the products you have, and we have the sum there and the mean, which is the lowest figure. All right, thank you so much for watching this video. Remember to subscribe down below. Okay, click on subscription if you like this video, and for more videos like this one. Remember, this video